Hey guys, and welcome back to AdosTheGreat YouTube channel. So guys, in today's video we are going to be going through my round 17 tips, and then I will give you all my tips for round 18. So if we jump in and have a look, I got 6 out of 9 this week. Not great, but not bad either. Starting things off, I backed the Swannies to beat the Tigers by 8. Tigers won that one by 13, so I was a little bit disappointed. But look, at the end of the day, it is what it is. It was definitely a game that could have gone either way. Next up, I backed Collingwood to beat Western Bulldogs. That one came through, although the Bulldogs did put up a pretty good fight there. I went to this game. I was hoping West Coast would put up somewhat of a fight in this one. I was pretty disappointed about the result. Lions getting up by plenty in that one. Next up, I took the Giants to beat the Hawks. Hawthorn, to their credit, put up a good fight, but at the end of the day, it wasn't good enough. Giants got the job done. Melbourne got a good win over the Saints, but I did say I wouldn't be surprised if the Saints put up a bit of a fight here. So not too bad there for St Kilda. I took Port Adelaide to beat the Suns in this one. I thought the Suns played fairly well early on in this game and just sort of fell off later on. Then I took Geelong over North Melbourne. Easy win there for the Cats. And then I took the Crows to beat Essendon. I thought, the Crows, they were in a good spot, and I thought they wanted to put their foot down and prove that they can beat these, top 8 sides. But it wasn't to be. The credit to Essendon, they were dominant this game. I then took Freo to beat Carlton. I thought at Optus Freo would get the win. Unfortunately, we were wrong there as well, with Carlton getting the job done. All right, now 6 out of 9, not too bad. We want to bounce back week this week. To start things off, I think this could be this week could be entertaining as hell. This has potential to be a great game, as does this. Those two, not so much. Same with that one, not really. The first 2 games, yeah, sure, but then the rest sort of falls off. I think these two could be very close as well, to be fair. But, all right. We've got the Swans, we've got the Western Bulldogs. If this game was played at Marvel, I think the Dogs win and win well. But I am going to tip Sydney in this one. I'm going to back them by 11. I don't think it'll be a flogging, but I do think it'll be relatively close. Next up, Melbourne against Brisbane. Again, if this was at the Gabba, Lions by plenty. But the Lions prove they just can't. They don't play well in Melbourne. They just don't turn up. So I am going to tip Melbourne in this one at home. I think it'll be close. Again, like this one, I think it'll be within 2 goals. But, yeah, I think Melbourne get the job done. Collingwood with an easy win over Fremantle. I think this one will be an absolute flogging. I really do. I reckon Collingwood win this one by about 50, to be fair. Next up, Gold Coast against St Kilda. This is a game that Gold Coast can win, but I am going to back the Saints in this one. I thought the Saints weren't too bad last week, and the Suns, well, they played all right. They sort of fell off towards the end in that game. I think St Kilda will win this one, but I don't think it will be by a big margin. Next up, we got Carlton against Port Adelaide. Carlton are a team that I just cannot tip this year. If I tip them, they lose. If I tip against them, they tend to win. This is a game that Port Adelaide should win, but because of that, I'm tipping Carlton. I reckon Carlton win this one. Again, is it going to be my Carlton curse? Am I going to tip Carlton and they lose? I don't know, but I think Carlton might win this one. I really do. Look, they're going to need to win if they want to get close to that finals or that top 8 spot, but yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they win that one. So I'm going to take a punt at this one and tip Carlton. Geelong should beat Essendon, but I wouldn't be surprised if this was a close game as well. The Crows should get the win there over the Giants. I would be very surprised if the Giants win this one at Adelaide Oval. If it was at Giants Stadium, I'd probably back the Giants in that one. But it's at Adelaide. I think Adelaide win that one quite comfortably. Hawthorn should beat North Melbourne. Hawthorn have been playing some decent footy at the moment. So I do think that they should get the win here, but you just never know. To be fair, I don't think the Kangaroos or West Coast will win many games moving forward. Speaking of West Coast, obviously they're my team, but I am tipping against them. I'm back at Richmond in this one. Look, I don't think West Coast win another game this year. However, if they are to win a game, this one could be one that they cause an upset in. I really do think that West Coast could cause an upset in this one, but I can't see it happening. So I do think it'll be a lot closer than what people are thinking, though. So let's go over margins. 1-39 for the Swans, 1-39 for the Demons. I think 40 plus for the Pies. 1-39 for the Saints. 1-39 for the Baggers. 1-39 for the Cats. 1-39 for the Crows. 1-39 for Hawthorn. And then I'm actually going to go 1-39 for the for the Tigers as well. I don't think they'll get over that 40-point margin. They might. They probably will, to be fair. It's the West Coast Eagles, but you never know. Yeah, guys, that is pretty much going to wrap it up for me, though. Let me know your tips down below in the comments. Thank you all so much for tuning in. This is getting a big following now. It started off with like 30 people viewing these videos, and now it's gotten over 100 as of last week. So each video is growing, so I really appreciate that because I'm predominantly rugby league orientated. So thank you for showing support with my AFL content as well. If I get a bit more support, then I will definitely start doing some more AFL videos. But yeah, without further ado, that is wrapping it up from me. Thank you all so much once again, and as always, my friends, I will see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.